as you can see behind me, welcome is the operative word. Now we're well underway here in 2018-19, but I want to welcome you again. 17 new faculty members. Our school is larger than it's ever been, so we're super excited about that. But I want to go back and cover three main themes for this year. They're actually part of our school improvement plan, but they're also important for you to know as well. So, those three main areas of focus are really simple. The first is a big one, English language arts. We need to make sure that we're looking out for all of our students, but more importantly, we're going to focus on students with disabilities. But let's face it, every single one of our students need that skill set when they go beyond the four walls of Monacan High School. The second area is discipline, and we talked a lot about that in our round robins. The most important thing there to keep in mind is we're trying to keep students in school, but also respect the integrity of your classroom and your ability to teach as well as have students learn. It is a balancing act, and we're going to continue to work at it. And finally, community engagement. We have so many resources around us, and let's face it, Monacan was built in the heart of Smoke Tree by design. So we're going to take advantage of what's around us to help us in our daily mission to reach students and help them be successful. So we've talked about welcoming you back to school. We've talked about three things that are important for this school year, but I want to talk about the journey, because that's really what we have here. 18-19 is a journey. About 3 weeks ago, I had an opportunity to ride the Virginia Capitol Trail. I rode it because I made a commitment, because I said I would, to a number of my friends that ride. And so we set out from Richmond to Jamestown, all 52.1 miles, and it was incredible. The history that's there is amazing. If you get a chance to do it, I highly recommend it. But give yourself some time, because we're talking about Great Shiplock Park, we're talking about Charles City Courthouse, we're talking about Jamestown, our plantations. There's a whole host of things to see, to learn, and to do. And there's some pretty good restaurants. But let me be honest with you, the Capitol Trail is not a cakewalk. There are parts of it that are pretty strenuous. And I will tell you in all honesty that when you go from mile 8 to mile 7, and you round the corner and see the Chickahominy Bridge, it kind of looks like Mount Everest. So, again, I want to emphasize that our mission here is kind of like a journey. You got to be steady. Parts of it are going to feel like a sprint, parts of it are going to seem like a marathon, and parts of it are going to be somewhere in between. I will say this, on the day that I took that trip, the person who finished the ride second was 72 years old, because they took the trip as a journey, even though parts of it might have been fast and parts of it might have been slow. And I remember asking him afterwards, I said, "You finished second, I'm impressed. I hope I can do that when you're 72. He looked right at me and he said, "It's not about the race, it's not about the sprint, it's the journey, and you've got to enjoy the ride." So we're in the hallway right now. It's kind of quiet, but it's going to get a lot louder, and a lot more energy is going to be in the hallways every day. Students kind of give us a little bit of that energy, negative or positive sometimes, and we learn to work with that. But we want to make sure administratively that we support you and your needs. So let us know what those needs are. We also want to get into your rooms so we can see what you're doing and share with others on a regular basis. This year is going to be great. I know it's going to be great because you're a part of the Monacan family. Thank you so much for joining us on this mission, and we look forward to a great 18-19.